Hello everyone, how's it going? Give me 1 second, the game should be up shortly. Oh, you know I did. I forgot to add Phasmophobia to my scene here. Give me 1 second. Okay, there we go. Ah, it's so big. Let's see, is that better? I gotta move down like a lot of stuff. Hang on. Please hold. And then, let's see, transform, fit to screen. Cool. There we go. We're all in order. Hello everyone, how's it going? So, we're starting off today with some Phasmophobia. This is part of a charity event. Phasmophobia and the American Heart Association have partnered for this first week in June. It's called Ghost Hunts for Hearts is the fundraising event, and then my friends and I are doing a campaign under that. So yeah, we're raising money for a good cause. It's a personal cause to me. I'll be talking about that more later in the stream. Um, I want to get in the groove of things, get things going, let some people come in, and then we'll be talking more about that later. But yeah, it's a weird game for heart health, in my opinion, because it's like, oh, it's a horror game. It's gonna scare you and stuff. Um, but it's a fun game. I mean, for those of you know and who've been around the channel, you know that me and my friends love playing this game together. Recently, I've been trying to play some solo Phasmo, working on the Bronze Apocalypse Challenge. So we're gonna continue that today. Got warm up with some Tanglewood. It's always good to get in the swing of things, especially those of you who are tuning maybe for the first time. It'd be good to get a good sense of the game at not high of a level like the Bronze Apocalypse challenges, because that's at Insanity. So yeah, I think this will be a good starting point for us today. And yeah, we're just gonna be having a good time this week. There's 4 streams this week. I'm solo today. I am streaming with 3 friends on Tuesday: Napoleon, Mizu, and M. And then Thursday will be the usual Phasmo Gang group for those of you familiar. So Napoleon and I will stream, and we'll have the Ghosty Gals with us. And Saturday will be our last Phasmo stream of the week. So 4 streams total at various times. I'd recommend checking out our campaign. Actually, you know what? I'll run the command if you want to donate. There's also like our link to our not only just to donate, but it tells you more about the campaign itself. If you want to find out more and see the schedule as well for the week. I might make a separate command later for the schedule for this week, just so y'all can see it, but also on my socials too. So I'll do links as well. If you want to look at my socials, I'll be posting, especially on, not obviously on YouTube, but on Discord and Twitter, I'll be talking about the campaign as well. Yeah, so I think we're all set. Rick going here. I'm hoping to have a few good runs in today. Last time we got in, I think was it 1 or 2 Insanity runs? I think we did 2 runs at Sunny Meadows, where you have to do Apocalypse, but I think we only did 1 actual run, and it was very close. Actually, I almost got first try. I did miss 1 or 2, like 2 requirements, so I almost had it. So I'm hoping today might be our day. We'll see. But yeah, let's hop into it. Let's get our first game going, and let's have some fun. Let's see, so it is Nightmare, so it won't be as scary. Oh. I took the wrong, whatever. Okay, I'll take a flashlight because I took the wrong headgear. That's my bad. I think it's T or R? It's T, turn. Okay. Alright, flashlight is technically better anyways, but yeah, night vision for a small house makes no sense, so we're not going to do that. And then I'm gonna. So yeah, I guess those are my 3 things then. Unfortunately, usually I have an extra hand, but I chose the wrong headgear. Photo of the ghost. Event. Firelight. Okay. Well, I don't know if we'll get a perfect game or not. I just want to warm up, so no pressure. If we can get a perfect game, we can, right? But yeah. Let's see. So let's look for the breaker. Oh wow, skull right there. That's lovely. I think you just love seeing a skull in the living room. Breaker's in the basement. Alright, let's go check the basement. Ooh, summoning circle. That's fun too. Alrighty. Let's check for temperatures. We're looking for colder temperatures here. That will tell us that that is the ghost room. We'll turn on some lights. That helps decrease sanity drain. Let's see here. I'll turn on one of the two lights here because it's technically two rooms. I am getting slightly colder. It's slightly colder in here. Am I seeing breath yet though? I'm not seeing my breath. Oh, but it did jump down to 8. I have a feeling it's gonna be this room. Not positive, but that's my hunch at the minute. Let's go check other rooms and see. Also, while we're checking rooms, let's look for hiding spots. Yes, we have the garage. That's not a bad hiding spot, actually, going from the dining room to the garage. I think that's manageable. Let's see here. I should not see any other colder temps if it is the dining room, but we'll check anyways, just to confirm. Nothing weird is going on. Okay, can't use those. Is this garage open? Or not garage, closet? Nope. Alright. Warm in there. Warm in there, and no hiding spot there as well. On Nightmare, you don't get that many hiding spots to begin with, but this is a... Okay, we do have technically... Crap, that scared me. Oh, I was not ready for that. There's our ghost event. That really got me. Considering I have played this game so much, that really... Wow. Okay, let's go get more stuff, especially the crucifix. On Nightmare, we get 2 pieces of evidence, so it's important we get those 2 pieces of evidence before we allow hunts to happen. See if maybe there's a giveaway somewhere where we can figure out the ghost quicker. Holy cow. That was insane. Okay, that's all. I can only do 2 things. I gotta remember that. When we do the insanity challenge, I'll manage it a bit better, but unfortunately I totally forgot to switch my headgear before coming here, so we'll just have to figure it out, you know. Now, something else to keep in mind, although I am putting the crucifix down, so it shouldn't be able to hunt anyways. Without the crucifix, it could hunt in that case instead from the living room, or not the living room. Where was the nursery? Yeah, we saw it in the nursery. It could hunt from there. So some ghosts are able to do that, where we have to be careful. But it's far enough away from that spot where I would still be able to probably dodge it in time. So, alright, we're gonna grab some salt. We're gonna grab a book. On Nightmare also, Nightmare, especially Sanity, they can change their favorite room, so it's kind of important to keep that in mind. For now, it's in the dining room, but that could easily change, especially because these rooms are so close to each other. It's possible. Oh, turn off the firelight. Excellent. You can see a little bit of my breath now in the room, so it's definitely the ghost room. We're gonna throw that down. Gonna light this again. It touched a door. I'd love to know if that door has UV on it, but I forgot my UV light, so I don't know, and I'm guessing it's gonna fade before we get back, so we love it, don't we? Let me grab this before I forget. I'll grab Spirit Box, we'll do some Spirit Box, and then we'll come back for the last piece, which is the dots projector and the video camera. Okay, so we're gonna check out this. I don't think it'll be here at this point. Yeah, it's probably been too late, but it's here now. Ooh, turn the light out. Oh, I got 5, I think. Oh, is that 4? It's a 4. So we'll have to be careful. I don't know for sure. Okay, let's turn the lights off real quick, actually. Yep, it is Spirit Box. Alright, so we have one of the 2 evidence already. Keep in mind, something to note, when we're on Insanity, for the Apocalypse Challenge, we only get 1 piece of evidence. So, for now we have 2, which is nice. But, yes. That will be an important change for later. Okay, let's get these guys set up. So, video camera, whoop. Whoop. We have two, two of the things checked off. We just need to capture a ghost photo. Of course, if I had known that ghost was going to potentially event there, I would have gotten a picture, but I did not know that. So, there will be we will not get a picture. Oh, ghost writing. Hi. Okay. That's really good to know. So we actually don't need the depth projector anymore. We know it's not Wraith as well, but oh, Wraith's not even option. Could be a Dio. Now, what's fun about the Diogen, the full name, is the Diogen is slow when it sees you, which is really good because that's like, okay, you can basically just walk around. It won't catch you as long as you don't get stuck on anything. The problem with it is you can't hide from it. So you kind of have to, you know, do what we call looping. So I'll show you guys in a second. Let me grab this skull real quick. I'm gonna quick run down to the basement and grab. Oh, I turned the light on. I was like, did I turn the light on? Summoning circle. Cool. Don't need that light, so we'll save some power here. We'll grab this guy. Okay. I'll light this again. So you see here, right, we have two looping spots. This will not be probably a good one just because this is the ghost room. But here we have this kitchen island. We can just walk around it. You don't even have to run. You can honestly, it can change direction of the ghost, so you have to be careful. But you can basically loop it around here. And it should be okay. We'll find out fairly quickly if that is the case. I probably wouldn't automatically hide then, because if it is a Dio, hiding won't do us any good. We would die rather quickly because it is fast when not in line of sight. When it sees you, though, it slows down. So ideally, you want to be in a position where you can, you know. But let's grab. What am I looking for? I'm looking for. I had a thought in my head and I forgot it. That's really nice. We could grab more salt, and then I don't. Well, I still need the camera technically, so I'll hold on to the camera for now. I'll probably leave it in the room maybe when we come out here to grab stuff, because it gives me an extra hand. The only other things we would capture on a photo camera at this point are any interactions, and obviously a photo of the ghost from ideally a hunt. Let's see. It should be okay. I don't know if it'll walk that far. It should. Alright, we had another event. Fortunately, not one where the ghost. Got it. Thank you, ghost. You're very kind. Very kind. All right. So once we know what the ghost is, wow, that ghost is not happy. It's tossing a lot of stuff. Now, is Polty an option? I don't think it is. Oh, it is. Okay. So a poltergeist, what I'm referencing is the poltergeist can throw things farther. It can also throw two things at a time during hunts. There's also something called a poltergeist explosion, where like you make a pile of stuff, and if it goes over it, it can like make it go wow. It just like blows up. You know, things scatter all over the place. So we all have all our pictures now. Awesome. So what we're gonna do, because that Cruci is nearly up, and it's hunting for a fairly quick pace now. That was scary. I didn't like that. Alright, I'm gonna grab. This is an incense. It's important to use to stay alive. Because this can. Well, this tier of incense can. I don't know if it just stops them or it changes their direction as well. But it gives us time basically in our way if needed. So, to review, the hiding spot is in the garage, right? So we can also see here. Look, you can look inside the room. Not much is going on right now, I don't think. But yeah, so our hope is and tempted. Should I pill up? Oh, actually, do I have enough hands for it? No, I might not. What we could do actually. I'm gonna take some salt. So tier 3 salt slows down the ghost as well during hunts. I think it'd be a smart idea if we plant some salt. I don't know where to put it though. We might die. I'm fairly convinced it's a Morai. I'm leaving. Goodbye. I'm fairly convinced. I heard it speed up now. I'll check the Phasmo cheat sheet. I'm pretty sure the only fast ghost on there. It's definitely not Dio. It would have found us. So not Dio. It was not normal speed. So I feel like Spirit's out. Let me double check this. We do have it's called the Phasmo cheat sheet. It's this website. Very helpful information. Let me confirm my suspicions here. Writing and Spirit box. Now 5 options. 1, 2, 3. Correct. Okay. Now let's see. So yeah, because what happens with Mirai, right? This ghost, it speeds up when your sanity is lower. So yeah, faster when average sanity is lower, can reach a speed of nearly 4 meters per second. So it's one of the fastest ghosts in the game when, I guess, the lowest sanity. I don't know if that means like 0 sanity or what. The other ones can't speed up. Dio would be fast, but it didn't find us. So I'm pretty confident in Mirai. We have our objectives. We have everything. I think we just run with it. That was a very successful investigation, if we are right. I think we are. Let's see. Find out in just a second. Let's go! Perfect game. Alright, that's how you do it. So, you know, it had a good hunting spot. That was probably the most important thing. It was right across. I acted very quickly when the hunt happened. I didn't have to use my smudge, which is nice. It's a little scary when you have to use it. And yeah, we did really good. We look at detailed statistics. You can see, so we lost all our sanity. Ghost traveled quite a bit. You don't think of how much they could walk around. Nearly 400 meters. Let's see. It did change the room. I don't know when it did. It probably changed later in the when I wasn't looking for evidence anymore, so it didn't hurt us very much. Used the ability once. I'm guessing that had to do with. Oh, you know what? I just thought about this. So Mirai's, they also place a curse on you if you hear it on the Spirit Box or Parabolic Mic. So that's probably what happened. Is that because we heard it on Spirit Box, it placed a curse on us, and our sanity drained quicker. So I think that's what the ability was, if I'm not mistaken. That was used. One hunt, 30 seconds, very straightforward hunt. And it wandered a little bit. We saw it in the nursery, so I mean, it wasn't there. Wasn't the dining room when we did that. 30 interactions. It touched a lot of stuff. All right, I feel pretty warmed up. We'll see if my mind changes once we get going here. But let's kick it up a notch to insanity. I'm crazy. For those of you who don't know, so we'll go through the insanity stuff real quick. So Ghost will have 2 pieces of evidence. Like I said, only 1 evidence. No cursed possessions time. So unlike Nightmare, we don't get anything like a summoning circle or Ouija board or whatever. Let's see. Ghost room can change more often, which could be a problem. I've had ghosts that don't do it as much. My first attempt last time, yesterday, it stayed in the same room. So it doesn't have to, but it's more likely. There's actually, the Goryo doesn't change rooms. I think also maybe the Banshee. There's 2 ghosts that don't change rooms at all, regardless. Let's start at 75%. So we don't start at 100%. We start at 75%. Short grace period. Fingerprint duration. So we have something to note that one ghost in particular already has a lower duration, so that might be important. Hunt duration, does that actually change? No, I think it's the same. Yeah, this doesn't change much. And obviously, the kills increased duration doesn't matter to us because we're playing alone. Obviously, if I die, it's over. Sanity pills are less effective, but I didn't need to use any last time, so we'll see. We might need it, we might not. Fuse box starts off, as always, and almost no hiding places. I think that's the same. So let me pull up my cheat sheet. It's what I'm looking for in particular is going to be the hiding spots, because there's so many places this ghost could be, but then also you gotta look for where are the hiding spots. So where is, oh, Map Explorer. Okay, so I'm gonna pull my Map Explorer, and here, if I go to Sunny Meadows, I can see the official and unofficial hiding spots. Um, and actually, they do change. Actually, the unofficial I think is always there. Yeah, the unofficial ones are always there. The official ones they may or may not have. So that's like important of note. There will always be at least one, I think, but in this case, it may not be even on the right floor. In which case, it wouldn't be helpful, and we just have to find a way to get around it. So, okay, I'm gonna take a drink of water. I'm gonna give it a shot. Groovy. All right, let's give this a go. It might be a bit scary. We might. There's like a non-zero chance that we, you know, die fairly quickly. So we'll see. Now, oh, I have to choose the map. So yeah, Sunny Meadows. Now, why isn't it? It was just. Oh, you know what? I think it's because I put it on. Yeah, so you see here, right? There's the bronze right there. It just wasn't showing up on the map when I looked at it. Okay, here we go. Oh, let me just review my equipment real quick. I don't think there's anything I wanted to change. Headgears, tier 3, this is important. It is a big building and it's not well lit, so just put on night vision. The sanity is going to be an issue no matter what. It's trying to preserve as best we can, but it's just going to continue being an issue. So we have salt, we have our medication. I'm only going to take 2. We'll see if we decide to change more medication later. I can always take up to 4. Money wise, I'm not doing bad. I have 370,000, so we're good. All right, here we go. Don't stay in the dark too long. Well, insanity, it's a little hard to avoid.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. Whoever was here must have summoned the ghost with a cursed object. Investigate it, but be careful. We don't know what it's capable of.
Well, there is no cursed object, contrary to what they're talking about. So, in this case, Cruci, so important. As soon as we find the room, we gotta place that down. I'm gonna grab this, I'm gonna grab this. Now, if I get the breaker immediately, I'll probably switch to thermo. If not, I'm probably gonna have the EMF on until we get the thing on. In terms of where it could be, we could find the breaker is either at the very front, ideal, really ideal. Otherwise, yeah, there's a utility room, there's the courtyard. It could be in the basement. The farthest back it would be is the boiler house, which would be really sucky. That's like worst case scenario, but we'll see. All right, everyone, let's do it. I did pretty well last time, you know what? So I'm feeling confident. It may not be a winner, but we're gonna do well. We got this. That was really rude. They put exactly where I didn't want it. Now we're looking for the ghost. It may take some time, and hopefully it doesn't find us first. Not that room. This is so scary. It's not the mail wing. Not the courtyard, or at least the left side. Alright, let's check the right side. I'm tempted at some point to take sanity meds. Just to be sure that we have some more time to look. Okay, let's recalibrate a little bit. So we didn't find the ghost yet, obviously. I am gonna take one of these guys, just because we've been in there a bit with no lights on, so our sanity's just been draining. It's not the left side. It's not the left side of the courtyard. It's not. I didn't check the courtyard again, did I? No, I didn't check the actual room itself. I checked the front. So what that means is that we're now gonna check the right side, and then if it's not on the right side of the top floor, then we're gonna have to check the basement. So we'll see. We found the room. Okay, so it was pretty obvious the light was on. Figures. All right, let's go get more stuff. Oh, it's such a long walk. This is not good. I'm probably I have to carry a instance with me at all times because I'm worried that we're not gonna be able to make it. But I also might actually, I might take the second medication now, since we know where it is. Might be a good time to charge us up a little bit. Okay, it's at all the way at the end. That's a terrible spot for it, really. But all right, we'll take the meds on the way out of the truck. So let's quick grab some more things. We have 3. Well, as I said, I'm gonna take one of these. So really 2 hands left. Book, spirit box. Oh, you know what? Before I go as well, take one of these guys with us. All right. I'm missing that first insanity run so much right now. That was like really my golden opportunity, and I blew it. And I'm kicking myself for it. Here we go. It killed the power. Really? Brother.
Taken away.
Well, answers that question. It's spirit box, people. Perfect hiding spot. All right, I'm ready. I don't know what to make of it. I guess we can try to get some salt and rule out Wraith. We also need a camera. Okay, let's go get some more stuff. Hang on, let me drop this off. Because this is still reviews, right? Yeah, it'll still tell us even with the power out. It's fine. So, now we know the room, and we know our one clue of evidence. No evidence matters, because we don't get it anymore. So, at this point, we are going to just... yeah. Just go with it, you know? See what we can do. It's the best we can do at this point is just... we can bring a second crew scene if we want more time to prepare or whatever, but that's really it. That's all we can do. Pray it doesn't change rooms. That's another thing. Alright. Good news is if you get far enough away from it and you stay quiet, you're not gonna get necked by it. But okay, so what else do I need? I need motion sense. Ah, oh, dang it! All right, we're gonna have to bring that in, unfortunately, because we need all objectives. So. What else can I do? I need a camera. Yes. Camera, incense, and motion sensor. Anything else I need to bring in? I would like to... oh, right. Salt. I don't do salt. I really want to rule out the Wraith. Well, let's look at our ghost, though. I mean, I guess it's based on speed. We can rule out a few. So maybe give it, like... I don't know if we want to give it a hunt. You know what? I want to... oh, I'm so indecisive right now. I'm tempted to bring our Crucian first and then come back for the motion sensor. And we can also drop the camera. So maybe come back for the motion sensor and the soul. Yeah. I think it's a better idea. Okay. Okay. Still here. Okay, let's put the camera. Might be a Dio again, honestly. Do Dios like to change rooms? That's a good question. I don't know if they do. Let's take a look. So if we close that. So we're on Insanity. And it is Spirit Box. 1, 2, 3. There's 10 options. No, 11 options. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 3, 6, 9. 11. Okay, so they all 11 apply here. Okay. Let's grab the motion sensor and the salt. Looking at Wraith would be nice, but it could also change rooms. That's the hard part about the salt is they can easily change rooms on us, and it's like whatever. So. Not sure I'll second you right now, to be honest. Wait out here, maybe? Yeah, I don't know. Nah, Wraith. Yeah, let's grab some pictures just for the hell of it. Just an event. Just an event. Okay. Drive me crazy. Oh. I didn't mean to trigger that. Dang it. Is it ever gonna stop? Playing Dio at the moment. Stays in this room. I'm scared. I'm so scared. What's the new ghost? Keith. Oh, that's a nice name. Keith Johnson. Oh my gosh. Hmm. Should have necked us by now. Oh my gosh. No! I don't think it's a DO. We got 3-star ghost photo though. That was pretty cool. Doesn't matter, I died anyways. Ugh. You okay?
Welcome back.
Hmm.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
Buy item in the store. Oh, I must have because I died. Fair. Okay. So that wasn't terrible. I think what happened there was, well, I got stuck, first of all. My brain did not think about the hiding spots. Because it actually was a really good one. In the 4th room of the female wing, there was a really good spot. Oh, where was the bone? I think I would find it. East Visitor's room. Where's the, oh. Yeah, I don't know. It's not the worst spot to put it. Did it change rooms? No. Okay. Fair. Can the yokai change rooms? I think it can. Yokai, yo. Oh. So, it was a good thing that I didn't talk as much for parts of it because the problem is when you talk more, especially in the room of the like the yokai's in, it's more likely to hunt. It can actually hunt up to 80% sanity. So basically, it would be able to hunt no matter what, because you start at 75 unless you took like medication. 75% sanity is what you start at in insanity. So yeah, I think by staying silent, I didn't anger it much. So it waited its sweet old time. I'm assuming I lost all sanity, right? I gained 40, you lost 56. Okay, so I didn't even lose all my sanity. How long was that total investigation? 23 minutes. Wow, that's a long time. It doesn't feel that long when you're in it. We weren't in the light for too long. We only really were in the light when we were in the ghost room because otherwise I didn't turn any lights on. But I do wonder if it's worth turning the light, like the power on at all. I guess because in this case it helped because it did turn a light on. So I guess for that purpose. Otherwise, I don't know if it's worth it because unless it's easy to find breaker, EMF's always an option. You can always like use the EMF and hope it does something, but you have to hope it does something as you're passing by. I think the temperature is still the best option, but it makes you wonder a little bit. Traveled a lot. The ghost did not move that much. We walked a lot. It did toggle the fuse box twice. I only turned it. I don't know if it turned it back on. Maybe because I know it turned it off. I give up after it turned it off because like, it wasn't. Well, relative to where we were, I guess it wasn't the farthest away either. If it was the utility room, I might have felt a little better about going back to turn it on, but it was like in the far back, so wasn't really worth it. Yeah. So I think in terms of equipment, I almost wonder if I should add more sanity medication because I don't think it hurts too. We barely lost any money. Well, okay, so solo right now costs this much. So basically I could do like a lot of runs. So we might as well just up it. There's this. Boop, boop. So it's $13.95 is the cost of our loadout. That's good. That's good. That's good. I forgot what tier 2 incense does. I might want to take a quick Google. So, oh, it also affects how like long this incense will try to block the ghost for, which is kind of interesting. Demon would hunt sooner, spirit hunts later. Yep, we know that. Where's the tier 2 stuff? He's under usage. I'm trying to find where it talks about. Oh, okay, blind the ghost. Um, so I didn't know this detail. I just read this now because the yokai is normal speed. Oh, okay. I didn't know it's normal speed. So the tier 2 does slow down. Um, that's pretty important. Um, you can also use another instance right off the bat and like reset it even while the other one's ongoing. That's kind of cool. The instance will not prevent cursed hunts nor stop an already ongoing hunt, but it's... okay. Interesting. Um, and the range does change. So we are giving up 1 meter of range from the tier 3 by using only the tier 2. But the reason why I'm using tier 2, I'd rather it stops. Yeah. So it'll slow down the ghost as well. I thought it changed direction too, but maybe it doesn't. Oh no, okay, I see. It forced him to a wandering phase. Yep, that was our cue to run to the hiding spot, and I didn't. I probably should have not thought of taking a picture yet. That's what I was doing, is I was like lining up to still like keep it in my range. I got a picture in the end. If it was a Dio, would have been great. It was not a Dio. It was yokai. So yeah. Um. Okay. Debating if I wanted to try it again right away, or do we want to take a break and try like a lower difficulty? Part of me think also because like the way my brain works is by downgrading to like nightmare, we get another piece of evidence. Which I mean, to be fair, I could just not look for any other evidence and treat it like normal, which is totally acceptable as well. It could still make that evidence, I guess. Um, but just having that available, I think that messes with me a little bit. Um, Also, the what's called sanity, like there are certain factors that just change too much. Where I feel like I don't know. I feel like I would not be as prepared. Hmm. It is quite the question, isn't it? But it is a scary game, and right off the bat, even with that first nightmare on Tanglewood, they got me with the hunt. So that was funny. Well, not really funny, but you know that was scary. Wow, that was something else. Okay, so I think what we'll do, we are gonna try this again, right off the bat. I think you know, I'm someone who just like, and maybe it's the definition of insanity is trying things over and over again. That's literally what we're kind of sticking with the theme. Um, but I feel like I'm not that far off. I really don't. Um, which is good to see. Like the fact I'm playing at this difficulty, and it's challenging, but that's what makes it fun. Like if I played on professional at Tanglewood, for example, it wouldn't be that fun. I'd be like, no, just get through it. But Nightmare, it's still a bit of a challenge, but it's nice enough where it's in my comfort zone. But Insanity, I barely played that with my friends, so the fact that I'm doing this well, in my first two attempts, getting pretty close. I'm finishing the objectives. I got Ghost Photo that time. I literally just needed, well, in this case, I need to know the ghost and survive. So still missing two requirements, but I think it's a solid showing. So I'm looking forward to streams during the week when we get to play with friends, because it's better with friends. It makes it less scary because you're just you're just having a good time, and it's not, the game doesn't loom as much. It feels like, you know. Ooh, wait, I didn't. There we go. You can see the photo. Right. See? A great photo. Now, it doesn't even need to be tier 3, mind you. It could be a tier 1. You just need a ghost photo. So, the fact we got tier 3 out of that was brilliant. That was really good stuff. I would say for this time, though, I should not take pictures of anything else. Because basically, I need every slot available in my album to get the ghost photo. That's the only photo that matters. Any other photos, yes, it's extra money, but we're not looking for the extra money. We're just looking to beat the challenge. So that's how I thought of as I was doing it. Like, I should not have taken pictures of the assault. So for this one, we will not do that. I think it's important that we leave our spots open. But before we do, we are going to take a minute. We are about a little over halfway through. So I did want this opportunity, because we gotta remember why we're here, right? Why are we doing, this charity stream? Why are we supporting the American Heart Association? Of course, we're supporting their work because it's so important. Heart health around the world, very important thing. But it's personal to me because I actually have someone in my family, my aunt, who has been affected with her heart health. Even just, I feel like this is something like it's something that with practice will be easier to talk about. Yeah, but I will try my best. So for my aunt, it started. She was the swim captain at her college senior year, and just on a regular physical. The athletes. I was an athlete. I did cross country and track. You have to get your physicals done to make sure you're healthy, so you're able to compete and participate in the sport. And found out like an abnormal EKG, and unbeknownst to her, there were symptoms of potential heart issues that at the time you think it's the normal athlete thing, like you don't think much of it. Turned out she had chronic atrial fibrillation and enlarged atrium, and basically what that led to, just in her 20s, needing a pacemaker. And you'll see a theme with this story is these temporary fixes that they're things to help, but it's heart health is such a complicated thing. And she actually needed her first open heart surgery at 29, which is crazy to think about because I'm almost 25. So thinking about at that age, especially as an athlete, you're working, probably supposed to be healthier and all that, and it turned out that something was wrong, and so needing a heart surgery to make those next necessary fixes at that age, it's pretty scary. And then about 13 years later, some signs of deterioration, something that wasn't right, and it turned out she needed another open heart surgery at the age of 42, which and what makes one scarier, and like I don't know how old I was at the time. I guess C 2013 C plus A 21. It was like how many years ago? Like 8 years ago. I was probably still like middle school, high school age when this happened, mind you. I remember more about my mom, telling us what was going on because like my mom and my dad would visit. She was in the hospital for 72 days. It's the first 6 days in a coma, induced coma, and it was a really scary time because it's like even after the surgery, they actually the atriums were so enlarged they couldn't actually like, stitch her up. You know, I think so. I think it was my uncle or someone, and joked how like it's like the size of a football. So it's really scary. But it's like, okay, well, what do we do? And fortunately, didn't need a transplant because that was even tossed around, right? Um, but it was successful surgery, and in the end, she was able to come home, and even to this day, it's certainly certain parts are better, but it's having the right doctors, and being well informed and routine checkups, all these things. The American Heart Association, they do such a good job providing information, providing that support. So we're here to help raise money for an important cause, and my aunt talks about all the time. We have in February Women's Heart Health Month. So every February, especially, she's a volunteer for the American Heart Association. So there's various events that they do to promote awareness, and they need people's support too. Um, so yeah, just so to keep my as we're going through this week, and I have my personal case, but maybe some people out there might as well, that they know someone who has some sort of heart condition or is battling some heart disease. Um, so it's a very real thing. It's very scary, but if I can help by being scared by a ghost in a video game, then it's worth it. And it's for a good cause. I mean, if we look right now, when I first started stream earlier, was at 2,400. I wonder how much they're up to now. Let's see, because I don't have the total number up here. I just have my campaign total. Over $2,500 raised so far. It's only day one, mind you. I don't know what time they started, because I don't know what time zone the developers are in. But the fact that they've already raised $2,500 plus is incredible. Every dollar makes a difference, and I'm looking forward to see how much the overall event gets and how much my campaign, can also contribute to a very good cause. So, yeah. All right, we're gonna get started. I feel like as I said, as I do it more, as I talk about more like throughout the week, I'll probably get more comfortable with it. It's just being the first stream. It's definitely you shake up the jitters a little bit. I'm not much of a public speaker, so.
Looks like this is going to be a tough one. We've had reports of violence, and it looks like they left in a hurry.
I think I'm gonna do things a little differently this time. I'm not gonna take the EMF. I'm going to simply take the thermometer. We're going to try to get the silly thing. We will carry an incense. My priority is staying alive long enough to find the ghost room, smack the cruci down, and then we can come back and get more stuff. So I think that's what we're going to do. Well, thankfully the photo, it does take away an objective by being part of the objectives, so I won't complain. Ghost event, we'll probably experience those, and crucifix. Okay, I think it's time to go. So let's just give it a shot, people. Didn't have my map out. Here we go. You know what? Let's check in here first. I don't know what the temperature of the house is, so it might be inaccurate. Oh, it's snowing. Damn it. Okay, when it's snowing, we do have issues with the temperature will be lower to begin with, and having the power on is important. So, all right. Is that a glitch? I think there's snow falling through into the room. That's a weird glitch. Yeah, just mirror testing for the hell of it. So far no ghost. Interesting. I'm gonna take a med because I think we've been exploring quite a bit. We have 4, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take another one to check the other side. I think it's just smart. Keep our sanity up a little bit since we have no anything yet. Make sure it's not by the utility room because that'd be kind of unfortunate. Nope, not okay. So not this wing either. Damn. Time to check the basement. Okay, we have the room finally. Hi, Ghost. Lovely to meet you, William. Alrighty. So which room is this? This is... oh wow, that's really... okay. Third door down the left hallway. So, wait, let's see. Okay, yeah. So we have an unofficial hiding spot there. Is the official one here? Maybe? I don't know. Yes. Okay, cool. We have the official one right next door. Alright, so room number 3. Alright. Let's go get shit. Oh, wait, I forgot I gotta drop off the thermometer. I hate that this is like this. This is like a death trap waiting to happen. Back in a minute, Ghost. Alright. I'm gonna look for the operating room. I think, because I don't like the fact that there's the barrier like that, the partition. That's gonna get me killed. Guaranteed. Okay, we're outside. So we have the room. It is room 3 in the hospital section of the basement. Not great. Um, so we don't have any evidence yet. So we'll carry our spirit box, of course. We'll carry the book. Get those two going. What I'm also gonna do before we leave, I'm gonna take another sanity medication, try to help us out a little bit. But yeah, so there is 3 hiding spots potentially, official hiding spots. There's operating room and 2 in the morgue. If it's not any of those, we have to rely on the unofficials. Well, the unofficial one, number 1, or the official number 2. But I'm gonna get snagged. My worry is I might have to take a sanity med with me because it does give me a speed boost. So we'll see. I'll take one right now though, because I do want to buy myself one more time. Since it is in the basement, it's a little harder to get to. We can go down here, right? Yes. Padded room 1. I already burned the Chrissy once. That's not great. Hi, buddy. Oh, you blew the light out. That's not great. Okay. Not spirit box. I think we need to grab the other Cruci. Okay. On it. We'll grab the other Cruci, and we will grab UV or EMF. EMF seems more likely. Or at least we get more out of EMF than UV, so maybe start it that way. Okay. Crucifix and other UV. Or no, not UV. EMF. EMF. Alright, let's do this. Not quite. Alright, it's not freezing yet. Wait on EMF. Let me go get, I guess dots and camera are up. I'm trying to think. Oh, for some reason I thought I turned the lights on down there. Did not. We're good. Alright. Now, I think I mentioned earlier, so the problem is when we are in that area of the basement, we can't leave that area of the basement. Like, the entire left half shuts off from the rest of the building. So when it's hunting, we have to go into one of the hiding spots over there. We can't, like, run across to the other side of the basement. If we're on the wrong side of the building when it hunts, we can't go in that area, but the ghost can still go through that door. So, but because it's so close, I don't think that'll happen to us necessarily. It's more likely we'll get stuck in that section with it. Okay, we got this and dots. Let's go. Makes it tricky because, like, if I switch off the tripod, it drops, which is not great. So. Running out of time. All right, I'm gonna take another sanity medication. Hi, Mel. How you doing? Yeah. No, this one. The first attempt I had today. It was at the end of the female wing, and I got everything except what ghost it was and surviving. I had the photo, I had the objectives, and yeah, this one, the where it is just. Ugh. I don't like where this one is, Mel. It's the third room in the hospital wing in the basement, and it's not fun. Sorry, I burned the cruci. Well, one of them completely, one of them at least once. So, yeah, so close. No cigar on that one, but it's okay. We're gonna be fine. So the UV's coming in with me. At this point, I'm taking 2 incense because we need the camera still. We gotta bring the camera in. All right, it was not that I needed it. It was a 3-star ghost photo though. In that first attempt, for today. Second overall, but all right. Let's head down there and see what we can find. No evidence yet. This one's not. It's not. I'm not happy about the lack of evidence so far. We're still getting necked. I'm scared. It's gonna hunt soon. Oh, you suck. You actually suck. I'm just gonna hide here until the next hunt. Come on, hunt already. It was an event. I got vented on and I used the smudge by accident. I'm gonna listen to it this time. Yeah. Oh, I didn't think about the photo. You're right, Mel. I should have thought about. I should have. My brain needs to like remember as soon as I know it's an event to go for a photo. And I didn't think about it. What's wrong with this guy? Why does it want to hunt? I could have gone up and gotten a new incense the time it's taken. Yep. Okay, so it was normal speed. So crossed a few things. Where's the door cut off? That was scary. All right, so Obviously, that's all I can figure out from now based on just speed alone. I crossed off a lot of things. If it's Goryo, I don't know. Goryo and Banshee are possible just for the fact that it hasn't changed rooms yet, as far as I can tell. So we'll keep an eye on that. Hey, you. I might as well just take two at this point. All I have is the camera and the two incense. I'm in. But you know what? While we're here, let's see if maybe we can find something. Let's see, maybe we'll get something on camera. No orbs. Now I can also breathe a little bit. How are you, Mel? How are you doing? It all got scary because I don't like how tight quarters this area is. This is not ideal. But that's a great hiding spot. Just need to get back into it. Better than you. That's good. Yeah. No, because like what also kills me, Mel, is that partition, right? I think it's the when you're leaving the room to the left of it. It's like that's why I was standing originally like backed up from the doorway because I need to. If it wasn't for the partition, I would have been close to the doorway probably. But I need to be able to still move to the hiding spot if I'm gonna wait there for the hunt. So ideally, I don't even know how I'm gonna get a picture of this guy. To be honest, it's okay. We'll worry about it when we get there. Maybe once we like, if we figure out the ghost is, we take the last sanity there and hope it gives us time to like get out of it. I don't blame you. Good, yeah, it's good to learn the map. That's the biggest step, really. Another yup event. It's awful. But yeah. Yeah. No, it's actually not how close to the room I was. I thought he got me in the corner. Hey, stupid head. Do you like the hunt or not? Yokai just because it won't do anything when I don't talk to it. Loser. I think so. Yeah, this is getting smaller. Still frustrating, but it's smaller. Damn it! didn't click it quick enough. Oh no, indeed. Oh no, indeed. Watch me yokai again. Because I didn't talk enough. A buck. I was supposed to know that because you wouldn't give me evidence. It was UV. It had to give me UV and it wouldn't give it to me. So. I also was late bringing the UV in, so that's also my fault, but. Damn it. It's killing me. Did they change groups at all? No, it stayed. Scullery. What's a scullery? Oh, okay. Haunted twice, yep. Yeah. It's just a game. It's just and I think it is gonna. I mean, it's insanity. So I am insane by default for attempting it. Considering like I don't have as much experience as like Chloe does, for example. I feel like I'm doing okay. But yeah, it is insane. Hmm. There's not much to gather from this. I mean, it didn't touch the few-box, which also could have meant it could have been a Jin, too. Yeah, Chloe. No, I don't think she will. She's mentioned it. I think at one point she might have mentioned it, but like, nah, I don't. And to be fair, especially for doing like attempts like this, you want to have money. So if she prestige, she'll lose the money and then have to regain money to like do these attempts and stuff. So, yeah. I haven't prestiged. I got too much money at this point. I'm like, especially if I'm trying this, I'd rather have the money to be able to do it versus like having to work like play easier rounds to make the money to like do the harder ones. So, yeah. Okay. Question, Mel, is Napoleon streaming today? I just saw him like go on Steam with several things between Phasmo and other stuff. So yeah, money exactly. Yeah, because like it's even worse with like poor gear, like especially incense. Okay. All right. We are. I feel like because I don't have too much time left, I'm gonna do an easier round to like close this out for today, so like, a little more chill. We're going back to Tanglewood. We're gonna do Nightmare. Waffles, hello. You just missed some terrifying insanity runs at the insane asylum that is Sunny Meadows. How are you? Yeah, maybe we'll do professional somewhere instead. You know what? Yeah, let's just feel good with an easy run, right? Let's chill out a bit. My heart is going crazy. You know. Ugh. See, this is why heart health is important, and that's why it's important to support the American Health Association. See, great tie-in. Um, heck divers, cool, cool, cool. Have fun with your heck divers. Good luck, soldier. I don't want to just Tanglewood. I want to go somewhere else. I just don't know where I would go. That I feel okay on Ridgeview. Let's do Ridgeview. I feel good on Ridgeview. Yeah. I think Ridgeview is my second. Oh wow, bot evil, go away.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. There's been no reports of violence or sightings, but please remain careful.
Clank. Oh, damn it! I took the wrong headgear again. It's whatever. I do that so often. It's because it just doesn't click to change it when I go off of insanity. All right. Roger, Roger. Okay. Let's. My heart rate needs to go down a little bit. I'm learning so many things by doing these attempts, of course, but like at the same time, it freaks me out. Just be in the garage like a good breaker. Don't be in the basement. You know, we just talked about this. Don't be in the basement. And you're in the basement, Mr. Breaker. Jeez Louise. Breaker. Let's have some fun with a professional round of Phasmophobia. Because we are professionals after all. Mirror, mirror on the wall, do I dare use you, huh? I might as well. Lounge room? Or dining room? Yeah. Oh. Okay. So, it's one of these two rooms. But this room's not even cold. What? Huh? Oh, you know what? I didn't see enough of it. It's the kitchen. Okay. Fair. You know what, guys? Because this is professional, we're going for a perfect game. So we're gonna get that camera eventually. We're gonna set up first, and then we're gonna get the camera. Let's see, what are our objectives? EMF reader, parabolic. Ooh, that makes me feel less excited about the. We may not do. I don't know. We'll see about perfect now. I saw that, and I'm like automatically not excited. Should have gone the Cruci. It's fine. It's professional. Let's turn on a light. Jeez. Oh, you know what? Speaking of turning on lights. Matt Melts just as I was mentioning it. Yeah. No, that's where I'm like, if we get it from an event or dots, like say we get the ghost photo, then I'll go perfect. If we can't get it easily and I don't know, we may not do it. Oh, I miss you having this board. Hi activity board. Hi sanity board. It's been forever. Get some salt going. Oi. You know, it'd be interesting, Mel. Oh, I don't think they would. You know, I think Tuesday stream they're not gonna be up for it, but maybe if the gang on Thursday wants to do a group apocalypse attempt, I know we wouldn't get a trophy for it or anything, but just to say we did it could be fun. One of our members has done it before. We can see. I'd be down for it. Yeah. So we'll see. Definitely not Tuesdays though, because like the other two that I'm streaming with, Em and Mizu, they're not exactly. They play the game and they like it, but they're not. They don't play nearly as much as we do. So we could try. I don't think you'll get probably a big no from at least one of the two of them. I would guess M, but it would be cool. Yeah, but we'll see. I don't know. I think for Thursday that'd be great. Well, too, I think Jamie's the only one that has not attempted it at all yet. I think, yeah, no, because Napoleon's been trying it. I know, obviously, Chloe's gotten it. So I think we'll be looking to see if maybe we can get. Let's turn off the lights. Let's do a little bit of observation from the truck, shall we? Yeah, and I think it'll be especially cool Tuesday. We have 4 different streamers. I think it'll be really cool seeing all 4 perspectives. Maybe we'll try the share chat things. I know enemies know how to use it. I have not used it myself, but that might help things a bit since there's 4 streamers. Oh, you can see the dots on the outside of the house. That's kind of cool. Oh, damn it. The light is... I'm going to have to turn it like this. Because you could see the light from the lounge room. Okay. Nothing in respect to orbs yet or dots. So I'll bring UV in. can we bring a camera in? We might be able to bring a camera in now. Alright. So we know the cursed object, and we gotta go look for the bone still. That's okay. Oh, turn the light out. You killed the breaker. How dare he be? It's fine. I can turn it back on fairly easily. But yeah, and they get the perspective of other Phasmo players as well, from like how we play. I think will be great because a lot of my audience is used to seeing, you know, the Phasmo gang play between, you know, the Pony and I as well as the gals. So you kind of get an idea for how we approach the game. But I think y'all will be in for a treat to see Museum M turn out on Tuesday. They're great. It'll be a fun time, but they're definitely I don't know, they're a little less experienced, so they're not as brave yet. But we'll get them up there. Yes, no, I agree, Mel. Outside maps, they because yeah, it's just it must be because like you have the sky as a factor and the fact that it's dark too. I feel like because within a house it's different, maybe because like the colors of the walls are different features like make it look brighter. But definitely like yeah, I agree with you saying that the outside maps they definitely pose a challenge in terms of ambient light. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they did stream once or twice recently, so they've been getting their feet wet a little bit, but yeah, certainly maybe in for more of a fright than the rest of us who have been exposed a bit more, especially me. Like this is 2 days in a row I've been attempting this apocalypse challenge, so I've been. Oh, the breaker, yeah, that's the worst when they turn off the breaker on one of the campsites. Still no bone. This is bugging me. Let's go look and see if there's any clues while we're waiting. Oh, didn't want to drop that. No, I wanna. I thought I heard the lock click on the front door, so I thought it hunted. Did it not hunt? I guess not, right? I mean, it changed rooms. There's no way it could have hunted, right? I thought I heard the door. You know what? It wasn't an event. I think it's a Yuri. I think it might be a Yuri. My without any clues, my guess is Yuri so far because. Well, because the Yuri is the one that can touch the front door outside of an event or hunt. So that's why I'm thinking it's a Yuri. There's their event. So that's what threw me off. Oh, you scared me, you goat. Mel, how is it that like these like? I think that's part of the game. The fact that this could still scare me on professional. Oh, hi. Let's go find out what percent that was at. Oh my gosh. Like, it was a full body model when it scared me, like the first event it did on Tanglewood, the first one I did earlier. That was a 10. That was pretty low. It took a while, didn't it? I'm gonna pill up. See what this does. Yeah, being low definitely does not help either. I didn't. It hasn't hunted since. That was the first hunt. You would think a Dio was possible, based purely on that. So if it is a Dio, I'm gonna actually bump up twice because you give me no evidence yet, sir. Oh gosh. It won't let me pick up more things. Oh, you know why? Because I have a flashlight. I was like, why does it pick me more things? All right, we are pretty high up now. Or if it was, well, 68%. Yeah, it's only the highest ones are gonna try hunting now. I think it's. I'm leaning Dio, for now, which wouldn't be that bad. But we'll keep an eye out. I want to turn a light on over here. Just want to make sure. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Maybe that's part of it too, because it's easier. They make the evidence a little slower to present itself. Right. You can only check so much at once. Oh, did it? Did we put salt down yet? I forget if we did, didn't we? I don't remember if we did. We did. I'll have to check the step and salt. At least rule at Wraith, right? Still no orbs. Okay. I'll double check. It's likely that it has, but we'll check. Okay. So no orbs, no dots. It's professional, and we're getting no evidence. That's even more frustrating. Unless maybe it's a no, it wouldn't be a shade, would it? It crucied in the room with me. Shade is off the list, right? Well, assume Wraith is off. I'll double check the salt though. Don't think it's a demon. I really think it's a Dio. I don't know what other, because it was 20%. Because it doesn't start hunting like purely at 40%. You know, it just has a chance to. So the fact that it took that long, I don't know. No salt yet. Maybe the Wraith is an option. Yeah. Other ghosts do wait as well, that's true. I think I changed rooms. Hang on a second. Or it's just warmer? Yeah, maybe just be warmer. I don't think it changed rooms. See, that looks like the living room. Yes, it changed rooms. You bastard. Oh. Whoops. Thanks for pointing that out, though, Mel. I might have to change my... either take off my webcam, or I'm going to have to change the angle for future charity streams this week. I hadn't thought about that. Ugh. I'm like, well, no wonder it's not doing anything. It's not in the same room anymore. Turn on this light. Turn off this light. Jeez Louise. It's kind of rare for it to change rooms on professional, actually. This is true. Also, isn't Banshee on that list too? I thought there were 2 ghosts that don't change favorite rooms. Or don't leave the room often, maybe.
Ghost.
It's Spirit Box. We finally got something. I'm gonna grab the other cruci, because yes, finally evidence. Now, what percent was that at? I think it's a DO. I don't know if I'm even a hunt. Honestly, if I'm being real, Mel. Is it 2 with every burn or just the first one, Mel? Because I thought does it count as a new burned crucifix? I can check, I guess. I didn't think it did, but let's see real quick. Oh, okay. You're right. I didn't think that was the case. That's good to know. Dots. Wraith, Phantom, Yokai, Dio. Okay. Dio is a very high option. Ghost Rating. Oh, you want watching TV? On a roll. Yes, we are. Now, how much space? How many more pictures do I need? 5. Well, so I still need to verify that's not Wraith, so we'll do that first. A ghost picture with the dots would be great, because then we can rule out Phantom. Or say it is a Phantom, I guess. You know what, let me turn on the lights for now and over here. Ah, oh, dang it, I missed it. Can you let me put some salt down, mister? Try again, please. Oh. That's not what I meant. Oh, right. Yeah, you're right. What? I need a picture. Step to salt, not Wraith. Come on, man. You're annoying. Okay, let me go get. I'm gonna pill up. I need more time. I want the 3rd evidence, and I also want a picture. So. I believe you are a Dio, so I'm gonna make sure it goes above 40. Down to 1 Cruci burn left. Alright. Picture-wise, we'll probably do okay, but I'll bring another of this in just in case. I'm trying to. I mean, I don't mind Dio hunts, but I just rather not have to do it at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just cut to the chase. No way that worked. Oh. So, Mel, what do we make of this picture? Do we say Phantom? I don't know. It kind of felt like it was moving out of the shot, but they gave me 3 stars for it. So, like, I don't know. I don't like the uncertainty of this picture. I feel like it could still very well be a Dio. Phantom is on the list, yes. That's the problem. Phantom is on the list, and there's clearly no ghost in that picture. I don't think it's a yokai. We've been talking a lot. So we need ghost writing, or what's the 3rd thing? UV. I have not seen UV yet, and UV is a little harder in that room. So I don't know. I just thought Dio because it was hunting it. such a low percentage, but it hasn't done ghostwriting yet to say that. I can't even take another ghost picture to confirm it. I would because it's dots, but it wouldn't count. Ghost won't hear you. Oh well, I am a voice recognition because for Yokai's sake I do it, so it's kind of important that I am. Yeah, so voice activation's on. I let it listen to me. It's fine. Do we have all the other objectives, by the way? We need parabolic. Damn it. Alright, I need to get the mic in here. Without the mic, we're able to perfect game. I'm willing to guess and go once I get the parabolic. I feel like, because also I'm a little over time. And we are going out for dinner tonight, so I don't want to keep my family waiting too much longer. I'm willing to guess at some point. I would guess Phantom purely on that photo. Oh yeah, no. I use the prompts on the spirit box. I click things. I don't what's it called? Yeah, I don't talk to it. I prefer the text options than the voice option for spirit box. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Say something. Yeah. I'm torn too. Yeah. If we go solely by the picture, it has to be a Phantom. But if we feel anything wrong with the picture, I feel like it was going right out of the shot as I took it. It's very possible. We need either UV or we need UV or ghostwriting. Wait, where's the book? Killed him. Book is closed. The book is closed, folks. Which means it's a Phantom. I mean, I can check orbs. Orbs be yokai. We can double check that. But it closed the book. It's not giving us. So that means that. I mean, I don't have the parabolic yet, though. Double check this just to be sure. But if it's not orbs, right? It has to be a Wraith or a Phantom, which means it's a Phantom. Tossing things in the air. Man, I really want that perfect game though. You're so close, right? It's like I might have to a hunt because I don't have parabolic and sound yet, which is really frustrating. All right, let's go back in there. We're getting that check mark. Well, we'll see after the last Cruci burn of what we do, but at least in the meantime, we got one more shot. Objective, yeah. We still need the mic, the parabolic mic. They won't give it to me, which is really annoying. Talk with me, Carlos. Talk to me. Talk to me. Let's have a conversation. How you doing? Mel, no. Okay. Hunt might be over. I mean, it might be over by the time you get back. That's really unfortunate. Got it. We got it. I was counting like in my head, like how many seconds, because it was 90 seconds after before it would hunt again. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna wait until it's close enough to that, then leave. All right, people, it's a phantom. It has to be. It can't write in the book. There's no orbs. I can double check orbs again, just for the hell of it. No orbs. It's a phantom. If it is not, you know what? That's very rude. Oh, we don't have the bone. Damn it. We don't have the bone. I got the bone still. I got the mic, yeah. But the problem is we forgot the bone, Mel. I gotta go back in. Dang it! I should have been looking for the bone while having the mic on, but I didn't. I'm out of pills. I think. So basically, Mel, like, if I want perfect game, I have to go back in. Probably go through another hunt, because it's been long enough at this point. Oh. I don't know if I want to. We might just say that's that. Kind of sucks, but I looked in a lot of rooms. I don't know where it is. I couldn't find it. I checked every room. All right. You know what? You're right, Mel. We're gonna do it. Oh, I hate this. I hate this. We're gonna lose this game. I'm gonna be so mad. Oh, the breaker, right? Gotta get to the breaker. No lighter. I didn't have my lighter. I didn't have my lighter. I couldn't do anything about it. Oh. Yeah, that was terrible. Also, thank you for the donation, Mel. Sorry, I just saw it. My notification didn't go off. Was there an alert on my screen? By any chance, did you see an alert? Because now I'm seeing that like on the top left it's showing. Okay, I'll have to look into that. I wonder why it didn't work. Alright, I'll have to ask about that. Thank you so much. It's okay. I will look into that. It's good. It's good. The only way to test it is with a live donation. So now that I know, I gotta look into it. But it's okay. Man, it was a phantom. We got that right, but died and no bone. I gotta remember that. I almost always do, but for some reason that time, where was the bone actually? Girl's bedroom. It was on the second floor. Ugh. Unfortunate. Oh well. Well, we're gonna wrap stream here. Cause yeah, as I said, my tummy is grumbly, so we are going to. Yeah, that was a good game. Otherwise, it's just I forgot about the bone, so that's why. And then no lighter, so I tried to run out the ghost, thinking I could get my not cruci, my incense off and go hide, since it left the room with the good hiding spot, but nope. Led it right to me. Dang it, Carlos. Anyways, that'll be it for today. This is the first of 4 charity streams this week, guys. We have a co-stream coming up, big one, Tuesday night. It's gonna be me, Napoleon, M, and Mizu. Thank you, Mel. So there are my links. If you want to find out more, especially check out my Discord, because that's where I'll post a lot of information. I'll try to share stuff on Twitter too. No promises. I'm not the greatest at posting there. Let's see. What's the overall amount? So right now, the overall event, so not counting just my campaign, overall event is almost at $2,600. So great start for just day 1. It's a 7-day event. I have a donate link, which if you go to that, it should also direct you to the campaign where you can find out more about the schedule, who's participating. You can also see the overall event to find out about the different partner streamers that are live. I know at least one of them is doing a 12-hour stream. So, but yeah, I'm gonna end here. Yes, yeah, QR code is a good way to do it. To donate. I have to see if make the donate. I'll have to look into that. Maybe it's a little finicky. Um, but yeah, that'll do it for me today. Uh, come back Tuesday night. It'll be a very exciting co-stream with friends. And I'll catch y'all later. Bye.